Good morning, everyone. It's the first day of August, and I thought what better way to start off August by doing a garden tour. So I'm going to do a quick little rundown of how much everything's changed so much since the last garden tour. I mean, I have different things coming up, things flowering, things that have died. Yeah, so let's get into it. These are the Silver Queen hybrid corn. They have shot up since the rain that we've had. We had days in the 90s, and then we had a couple days in the hundreds, and I didn't think they were going to grow anymore. It looked so bad, and then we got rain and everything looks amazing. You can water and water and water, but rainwater is the best for plants overall. It's so full of minerals and just so many things that are so good for your plants. Things that are easier for them to break down and absorb. But these guys, some of them are knocked over, which is fine. They will actually straighten back up, but the ones that are bad, I'm gonna come back out here and straighten those guys up because, yeah. But these corn, the only one row didn't come up, which is fantastic. Everything else did. These strawberries, though, are looking good. Some red ones. And then I'm going to explain what I'm going to do with these. These are the runners to the strawberries. I started with 10 plants in this. And now there's probably 30, 40, or 50. But I'm going to use this, and I'm going to put a pot or something right here and have that going into the dirt and then let it grow a root, and then I'm going to break it off and use a different, and then be able to start another pool or hopefully this year, and then get it all going, and then next year I'll have 2 pools the same size producing strawberries. So that should be amazing. And I would actually love to see how much that one plant can fill out an entire pool in just a couple months before our frost, which I still have 90 days. I'm gonna go ahead and clarify that. I have 90 days left of my growing season and I can grow almost anything, with the exception of pumpkins. I don't know what how many days melons take. I'm not a good person to ask on that. But I cannot grow pumpkins right now. I already have some planted, but it's too late to start pumpkins, too late to start some corn. I will give corn that. Some corn takes 90 days, and I've heard that it can withstand a slight frost. And we're not even, the first frost doesn't even have to happen on that day. It can be early and it can be late. It's just whatever happens. But yeah, I can grow beans right now. I can plant beans in 30 days and be harvesting. I can plant squash in 30 days and be harvesting. I can plant a lot of things in a very short amount of time and be harvesting. So yeah. I'm sorry, I'm watching this chicken because if she leaves the yard, then I have to end the whole thing. But, okay, she came back. She's been getting out, which is not fun. But let me show you guys this other corn bed, and it is looking fantastic. Look at that corn. These are looking fantastic. I could not be happier. And this is my second time planting corn, for those of you who do not know. I have already planted one time and harvested, and this is my second go at it for this season, and I'm going to continue doing that every year because it looks this amazing. But moving on to my mix and match buckets, I have Mammoth Russian sunflowers, which are doing really well. Those are pole beans and zinnias, but the zinnias look like they died. So just a pole bean, No, those are not pole beans. Those are dragon tongues. Dragon tongues, and dragon tongues. And anything that died, I'm going to go ahead and replant today. Those are pole beans and zinnias. Zinnias didn't come up, but the pole beans are doing fantastic. Actually, that's one zinnia. And the pole beans will go up the frame. So those look fantastic. Zinnias and pole beans, those zinnias all came up and they look amazing. Look at that. And then zinnias and marigolds, zinnias, marigolds, zinnias, marigolds. These are squash, early prolific, early yellow prolific, and these plants are doing really well. I might end up moving them out, or one of them out and into a different space. That's my chicken. That's Olaf. She's a sapphire gem for anyone wondering. She keeps escaping. I'm not sure where she's getting out of either, but I know it's making me kind of upset. I'm getting ahead of myself here, but go back. I at least want her out of the garden space. Sorry, we're taking a little tour with a little chicken. No. Go. No. 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 Go back. Jeez. They're difficult sometimes. I'm telling you. But back over here. Yeah, just zinnia mixes, squash, zinnias, marigolds, and some other things mixed in throughout. Then right here, oh, and then these tomato plants. I forgot this one. This tomato plant, you can barely see it right here, but you can see it now. He is looking fantastic. I'm so proud. These guys are actually starting to set fruit. I have a couple clusters here and there. I'm excited about these. And then this guy, same thing, starting to set some fruit. Looking fantastic. Sunflower mix. It was a pack of 5 mixed in, 20% of each, so that's what it should have been at least, and they're looking good. All of them are looking different, by the way, too. Same thing with that, with this one, sunflower mix. Squash, I'll probably move one of these out, just so it can fully take out and drape down along the side if it wants to. And those are zinnias and pole beans, which are doing amazing. There's actually a pole bean seed in here, too, that I planted to see if it would do anything, because it was one of the ones that I was trying to save seeds from. Okay, and now over here in my right side of my arch trellis, we have, well, I'll show you, but there are some amazing things happening, and this looks amazing, guys. This is a something Mayan sunflower. I don't remember the first word to it, but it is looking fantastic. And look at it in with the pink. It just looks amazing. And these zinnias are doing amazing. And then this is the other sunflower. And this looked like this yesterday morning. So this one should be open hopefully soon. And then the lima beans on the first 8 prongs, which I need to replant, obviously. Pole beans are on these 10. I need to replant. It was hot. It was super hot. It was way too hot for a lot of things. But I think the weather is starting to finally break. Look at that. Look at that bee doing her job. Look at those bees doing her jobs too. Sorry, I just think this is amazing. Yeah, that is amazing, guys. Okay, sorry for that brief little second. I just thought that was really amazing, and I thought you guys would like that too. But yeah, I'm going to replant the things that did not come up. And on that side I have 5 squash, and I might take out the ones in between and just leave 3. Kind of waiting on that and just to seeing how things go. And those pictures will be shared on my Instagram, because those, I'm sorry, I was taking pictures during that, but it looks, they turned out amazing, I think. And then I planted 6 Autumn Beauty sunflowers right here. If these bloom, I am going to be in love, because they look stunning from the pictures that I've seen. This bed looks sad. There's 2 zinnias on either side of my big sunflower. Sunflower is taller than me when I stand on the wood, by at least 2 or 3 heads. And only one squash came up, so I'm going to plant zucchini in here, and then cucumbers on the other side. I'll wait for that. I had Armenian cucumbers planted in those spaces along this trellis. They never came up. Well, they did come up, but it was 100 degrees, and I don't think they were getting proper water. That's on me, though, but I was watering them. I just think that it was way too hot. But yeah, these zinnias will start to take off, and the cucumbers that I'm going to plant there, they'll take off, and the squash, and then even the zucchini that I'm going to plant is going to take off, and I might even put some zinnias down here, too. But let me show you guys something else that's looking mighty good. These guys, oh, and we'll have to check in there too. These were here last time, but these look like that. These are Mexican sour gherkins, also known as cucamelons or mouse melons. So many different names. Sorry, I'm moving a little June bug out, letting him go do his own thing. But these guys are starting to vine out, and me and my mom had been waiting for these for so long. The time before, the soil wasn't right and they weren't growing, but these guys are doing amazing. And then I have one over here. I planted 8, but I think the heat ultimately got to them. But these 3 plants will produce quite a few, and the next year I'm gonna add more and more and more. But yeah, those look amazing. These tomatoes over here have gone wild. I will show you guys a resident in the garden, which I'm not happy about, but I'm not going to kick her out. And then look at this guy. I need to prune these, I think. I don't know. I think they're going to start turning. They should. They're starting to fall over because I couldn't trellis them in time. Sorry, trying to clear a little path. But look at these tomatoes. There's one down here that's rotten. Oh God. Sorry, there's no talking. I haven't talked in a second, but look at that. Eaten. That looks like tomato hornworm damage, so I will be ordering a blacklight flashlight. And even that looks like tomato hornworm. I'm trying to find them. Sorry, I don't need to be doing this while I'm shooting a video, but sooner I find them, sooner I can save my tomatoes. Sorry, I'm picking this rotten one. As well. Those are actually eggs that have hatched, I do believe. This will be going to my chickens. But look how big these tomatoes are. This is what I wanted to show you guys. And I will have to find this little tomato hornworm in a minute. Or I get a blacklight flashlight and I'll come out here and pick them all off. But I gotta order one, which I don't know how much time I have, because it looks like they're getting bolder and bolder. But these tomatoes are looking really good. Sorry for the stopping. I just hope that I can save a couple of these, which I should, but very sad. Very sad indeed. I'm still kind of looking for him, but these tomatoes look good, and I could not be happier. Only thing is that hornworm, which I would like to find him. What are these, y'all?